Hi everyone. So in this video we will see that how we can import the spreadsheet data in Revit with the help of TableGen add-in given by Diroots. So how it will work? Suppose we have this spreadsheet. Okay, I'll open this whole. Yeah, this spreadsheet I want and Revit. I'm just correcting the data properly. Yeah. So I just want this data in Revit as Revit elements. So for that, what I'll need, I need to make sure that whatever data I want in Revit. So I'll click on all the data, go in page layout. I'll go for print area, set print area. Now I'll make sure the tab as well. Now save the spreadsheet. Now if I'll click on TableGen right here in Revit, I'll click on add tables. Select the path of that particular spreadsheet, open it. Right here you can see the tab was ducts print area already right here. We have three options right here in which we can import that spreadsheet data as Revit elements. So we'll apply all three, but I'll go with drafting view first. So I'll click on drafting view and click on OK. Now right here we have our view name is ducts 001. So I just need 01 only. I'm just telling you that we can rename anything from right here. Also from right here we can change the view type. From right here we can change the worksheets as well right here, but I don't want to change, so I'll click on apply. Now that view will be created in my Revit model. Yeah, it is completed. If you wanted to see, right click on ducts, click on open view. In the background if you'll see, it is created. Now right here I can edit anything. Like I just want this 301 should be suppose 320. Then I can edit that thing. I can edit this one as well. I can delete whatever I want. Select visible in view. I can delete all those things. That's how we can edit. Now these will treat as Revit elements. If I'll change this in the spreadsheet as well, something like I'm changing this data as 400 right here. Now saving this spreadsheet, we'll go in TableGen again. It's already opened right here, and if I'll click on this one, it will automatically updates. I'll just click on apply. Now it will be automatically 400. Now we'll see it is 400. I think we have changed both. Let me cross check once. Oh, I have changed this one. Okay, for now, because it is already opened, so I need to right click on this and update. Just click on update. Now it will updating that thing and it will be updated properly. If we are not doing that thing, then in that case I already applied auto sync right here. I'll close this one. Now you can see the 400 right here. I'll changing again the data from right here. Like I just want this to be 900. Save this. Now come in the Revit. If I'll go for TableGen again and just click on this and update. I do not need to go anywhere after this one and click on apply. It will be applied as per that edit thing that we have done in spreadsheet. If I'll go right here, we can see it's 900. Now we'll go with the second option, that is what we can say drafting view legend view and schedule views. So for that I'll just go right here. For now I'm just changing this view only. For now, if I'll change this view from right here, I cannot change this one. Okay, so I'll go and add tables again. Select the path of that particular spreadsheet. It does not matter that we'll select that only spreadsheet. I can select multiple type of spreadsheet, but I'm just selecting that one because I have set the print area for that one for now. So I'll click on open. For now, I'll change this to be legend view, so I'll click on OK, and yeah, that will be the name for now. It will be perfect for me. Now again, if I want schedule view as well, so I'll click any spreadsheet, make sure that will be that the print area has been set for that as well. Now click on open. Now right here I'll select schedule view and click OK. Now I have created a drafting view, a legend view, and schedule view as well. The name I'll go for 02, suppose. Yeah, and auto sync for all. It is not whether that you click on auto sync. I'll suggest you to do not click on that, because it will reflect everything if you are doing anything in spreadsheet. So I'll suggest you to do not click on that. If you need to update, just select from right here, click on batch action and update views. Just click on that, because right now we already have that one. We do not have these two right now in the Revit model. When I click on apply, it will be weather. So I'll click on apply. Now we will have all three models weather. So it should be working. Yeah, that's completed. Now if I'll go for batch actions, update views, it will be weather for all three. Now if you want to see those threes in the model, then we can also see in the model as well. Let's see by drafting ducts 01, ducts 001, ducts 002. So I'm just closing this one. Now its work has been done, so I'll search ducts 01. It was my drafting view. Click on that, you can see it's my drafting view. If I'll close this one, the view is already open, so that's why it's not open. Now if I'll go for ducts 001, ducts 001, next it is my legend view, I guess. Yeah, it's my legend view. When I click on that, you can see it is my legend view right here. I can edit anything, whatever I need. Now if I'll go for my third one, that is what we can say, that was my schedule view. That was duct 002. Yeah, it's my schedule view right here, you can see. So that's how TableGen will help you to create anything in this one. We can edit. Now it will treat as like Revit elements. So thank you guys for this video, and now we'll talk about pro sheets in my next video.